Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. And really excited to share this with you. Today is how simple it is to create a friend. How simple it is to create a friend. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering why I'm doing this video. And I'll tell you why. It was so funny today. I sort of reached out to a lot of people that I know that I haven't talked to in like forever. And I don't know what the fear is of wanting to reach out to someone that you don't know or you do know and just say hello. There must be this fear thing going on, and that's why I'm going to cover it. So one of the things is, one of the people that I reached out to was Scotty B. Merker, which is, in 35 plus years of doing this business, he was one of my top producers of all time. And we haven't connected in a long time. So does any one of you want to know how I reached out to him? Okay. I reached out to him just like I've said like 54 million times. And I'm actually going to share that with you guys, right? So I reached out to people that are very successful, people that are not friends, people that are in other companies, and everyone that I reach out to, friends that are on my friends list, friends that ask me to be their friends, people that mention on my post, all I want to do is connect with them. And so when I reached out to Scotty B. Merker, this was the first things that he said to me. He says, Robert, man, it was great to hear your voice. He goes, you know, people nowadays just want to copy and paste and send an unsensitive message. And he says, it's so refreshing to hear your voice. And how do you think he responded? With his voice. And so I think a lot of people on this in this day and age, for whatever reason, they're just not willing to treat people the way they would like to be treated. So I just thought I would go back to the basics. And has any one of you ever heard of the golden rule? All right, let me refresh you if you haven't heard the golden rule. The person that makes the gold makes the rules. No, I'm sorry, that was the wrong one. The person that has the gold, the guy that has the gold makes the rules. Sorry, I'm sorry, that's another one. All right, so no, here's the real one. I see Kai, like, he keeps squinting. He's like, wait a minute, is Robert like messed up or something? Okay, the golden rule is simply this: treat others the way that you would like to be treated. Treat others the way that you would like to be treated. So you can either write that on a Post-it note, have it somewhere in front of you, maybe even tape it on the back of your phone, right on the back of the sticky note, and stick it on this part of your phone. So when you're using your phone, the sticky note saying up there, how would I act if, and how would I feel if? So when you look back at your messages, I think that, well, here's a good point to cover right now. Are any of you willing to admit that you lie to yourself? Do any of you willing to admit that? I'll put both my hands up. You know what I mean? So that's why I want this video to be basic, because I think that some of you are sending a message and then you reread it and look at it and you go, yeah, that'll work. That's lying to yourself. Hey, Kai, I make $1 billion. You can too. Click on the link below. I don't know why people would think that someone would be excited in reading a chapter of a book. Now you guys are going, what are you talking about? That's what some of your guys' text messages look like. And we've already talked about this. It's history. It's documented that people have a 10-second attention span. What do you think is the most important 10 seconds? Want to make $1 million? Want to lose weight? Do you need CBD? How I would act and how I would feel if you did that to me is, Ola, you don't care for me. That's how I would feel. Why is this person trying to get me to buy something from them and they wouldn't even say hello? They wouldn't take the time to find out what's going on in life. So I know you guys have heard this phrase, but I'm not going to assume that anybody knows anything. There's one of the books that my son said I told him to read that he said is the most powerful book he's ever read on this subject. And that's How to Win Friends and Influence People. And if you read that book or try to find a video on that book, I bet you could go into YouTube and put in How to Win Friends and Influence People, and I can guarantee you'd find someone that would break it down. So you need to learn to be interesting. No. You need to learn to be interested.